Hello to my beautiful friends and welcome back to Sakura Dungeon. I touched up my hair a little bit. We got a little more purple going on today, and I'm trying to magically use these headphones to press down the sides because I blew dry my hair and it was like, and it looks stupid, so let's hope that works. But anyway, enough girly stuff. We are back to this game and I did some work on our party once again. We've got everyone up to level 50, and I did a little bit of exploring. I'm right back outside the door of the two lovers that we have to fight, but I did some exploring and did find a dress item. It is the wedding dress. I have it on Siri, and I have it on Yomi as well, and I think it's really, really pretty, so I put it on both characters. I think I like Yomi's slightly more because of the pink. It's really, really, really pretty. So let us progress into this room. I thought I told you to go away. We're using this library. Typical of plebes. Or plebs. So we're gonna fight. And since we're level 50 something, I'm just gonna auto fight. Let's see what happens. Ah, look at that. We won so beautifully. I place a warp stone on each of them. Why are you doing that, Yomi? They're still two cute lovers. I think they would do better on the surface than they would down here. Surely they would have found a better place to do that. Siri idly pulls a book out from the shelf. Can't they just respect? She trails off. What is the matter? Siri seems to be looking at something. Is that a switch I see? Sure enough. There is a switch embedded in the wall. It is indeed a switch. I wonder what it does. Why don't we just press it and see what happens? Well, okay. As Siri presses the switch, we hear stone grinding as something moves in the walls. Beautiful. So, I believe that's the switch to this door. Yes! That lever we found on the library unlocked the door, it seems. It would seem that way. Now, why don't we see what's waiting for us on the other side? Ooh, okay, we can go down. I'm gonna wait because we had somebody over here that we could go to. I wanted to wait for all the big battles till I had you guys with me. But there's apparently somebody in here. Because I went exploring and I clicked on this door and it said that there was a presence behind that door, so let us go. Ooh. As we step into the room, we take a moment to look at the scene in front of us. Oh goodness! That is quite a scene. A tanned woman lies in front of us, surrounded by many servants. They pour bowls of milk over here, the creamy substance soaking into her skin. She does not seem to even notice us as she lies back in her bath. Anubis, my old friend. She slowly opens her eyes and gazes upon us. Are my eyes deceiving me? My old friend, Yomi? None other. How interesting to find you here. I'm sorry, my old friend, but I cannot waste any time. I need to know why you're here. The abyss is open, and as the guardian between this world and the abyss, I was summoned here. Ancient sealed gods are now whispering from the depths below, and their disciple gladly listens to their counsel. As I thought. Someone opened the abyss to gain power, didn't they? Correct. And you haven't done anything to stop it. My duty as the guardian of the abyss is to stop things from rising out of the abyss. Anything else is below my notice. I would say I'm disappointed in you, but I know that is exactly something you would do. So you're content to lie here and simply bathe, while you know that someone has opened the abyss for their own ambitions. What becomes of this world does not matter to me. What matters is that the code is adhered to. Anyone who tries to pass back and forth through the abyss are to be destroyed. What do I care for the whispers of power which come through it? I cannot stop the words of an old god. So I am content to stay here and bathe, while watching over the balance between worlds. The Dungeon Lord has already passed into the abyss, and I have no intention of pursuing them into it. I would have expected a guardian to care more about the world they're protecting. Looks like a glorified dog to me. I bet she can't be that tough. I think you should reconsider what you just said. A sailor never watches their tongue, Fox. Incredible. So this is what it's like to be in the presence of an appointed guardian of the heavens. Sylvie simply looks on in awe. All of my study in the elven metropolis could not have prepared me for this. So she's a monster? Not exactly. Then what is she? A divine being, someone sent by the gods themselves to enact this will upon this world. I suppose it would be good not to start a fight with her. Definitely not. Maeve takes a step forward. Then what are we to do? If you want to understand how Anubis works, the code is what matters, not the results of its enforcement. Precisely. She looks over to the bowls. Her servants are pouring over her. But I do have a problem, if you would be willing to bargain with me. Yes? I'm running out of milk. Such a luxurious substance is difficult to keep in abundance down here. And what do you want us to do about it? Milk a cow or something? Precisely. I know there are cow monsters in this dungeon. So find me some milk, and perhaps I would be willing to help you. As a favor for my old friend. You have a strange idea of favors. Let's just leave for now, Knight. There is no further point in staying here. Anubis desires abundant milk for her bath. You need to capture at least 3 cow monsters to acquire that much milk. Alright, let's do it, you guys. We have to capture cowgirls. This is very lewd, I think. But it is a worthy goal. So let's see. There's a cow. Okay. Tornado slashes. Triple slashes. Got it. Guard. And guard. Capture. Got it. That is 1 cowgirl captured. Judging by the amount of milk that Anubis was using, I think 1 may not be enough. Just how much milk do you think she can make? A lot. I think we need to take her somewhere relaxing to really make it flow. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try again. Let's do a shot. Triple slash. Okay, is that enough? Got it! Another 1 captured. I think we will need 1 more cow to be able to make an appropriate offering to Anubis. Why does she like milk so much anyway? Everyone has preferences, Siri. Anubis always loved milk, even though it was hard to get cow's milk in the lands of Queen Isis. And 1 more here. I think they made it really, stupidly easy on us to get these. Ooh, so close. Okay, guard. Capture. Number 3. And that's the last cow we need. A couple of jugs, and we will be able to convince Anubis to assist us. How exactly are we going to milk them? I will leave that to your imagination. Her eyes grow wide as she thinks about it. If that's how, then I refuse to assist with it. So, I think we should probably warp back to town. Oh goodness. Now then, Siri, it's time for us to get some milk. Do it yourself. Well, as you wish. After a short session in the prison, we have the milk to appease Anubis. I'm sure she's going to enjoy every last drop of it. You have acquired cow's milk. From looking up images to make thumbnails of this and having to get them all from a hentai website, I know exactly what scene we just missed seeing because we are in the censored version of this game. So yes, let's go back. And then we will give the cow's milk to Anubis, and hopefully she does something good for us. And then we can use that little switch area to go down. Okay. You're back, I see. Do you have any milk yet? We bring before her the gigantic jugs of milk. I see a small smile on her face. Yes, this is more than enough. Now then, you wish to know how to reach the dungeon lord? That would be useful, yes. The door which leads further downward is being held by one of her minions. If you wish to reach her, you need to go to the western door. The door blocking the way has been unlocked by my servants, so nothing else on this floor should pose an obstacle. She looks me up and down for a moment. Perhaps before you go, maybe you would like to join me for a bath. That does sound enticing. She beckons me over. Come then. Lewd! Lewdness! Goodness, oh, my hair matches the girl right above me. Kind of. I'm much paler, though. Creamy milk is poured over the two of us. Yeah, milk has that texture. Thank you. Please don't demonetize this video. It soaks into my skin, leaving it soft and supple. Anubis moves in for a kiss, which I readily return. Together, with her servants tending to us, we stand there, simply embracing one another. Wait, you two were lovers? Anubis pulls back from our kiss to reply. Is such attachment needed to share intimacy with an old friend? I think not. She quickly returns to my lips, tasting them all over. It has been so long since I've known her touch. Yes, the court of Queen Isis had many flowers, but few could compare to the beauty of Anubis, guardian of the underworld. Her flesh, otherworldly in its softness, its luxury. This feels like a bad fanfiction. She pulls back and looks me deeply in the eye. You are still the same Yomi who I always knew. Some things never truly change. I can't go. What a remarkable transformation you have undergone. Far different from the young, arrogant monster you once were. You flatter me, Anubis. There is still much that I have to learn. No, you carry with you a motherly gentleness which can only be with wisdom and experience. You've grown into a fine, mature woman. It makes me want to taste even more of you. Once again, our lips lock. Her body grows warmer and warmer as we embrace one another. Those lips of hers, they're every bit as soft and inviting as remembering from the past. Just standing with her now, remembering how much time has passed since we last saw each other, I cannot help but feel a little bit melancholy. There's a dark look on your face, Yomi. Is something the matter? It's nothing. I was just thinking about how happy I am to be here. As am I. She wraps one arm around my waist, holding me even closer. It has been good to see you again, but I am afraid that I should not keep you any further from your quest. Anubis steps away from me, her servants shifting around her. The abyss is waiting for you, Yomi. I hope that you find the answers you are looking for. I hope so as well. Without another word, I leave the room with Siri. Siri's like, the fuck? Oh, I got an achievement. High quality dairy. Good job. Wow. Well, I did want a lewd game to play on this channel. So, that underway. That flustering bit of goodness gracious. Okay, so we now need to go down and to the right. Westward is the door to reach the demon, but I'm really curious what is in this other room. So, and I'm a brain fart here. Let me see. Full map. This one over here, and then this one's the one we unlocked. So I'm gonna go to the right and go in that door first. And see here. Fight these cowgirls. Now that we have all the milk that we need. Oh, Fury of Blows scroll. That's cool. Yes. So, Anubis said that there was a divine being guarding an artifact on this floor. A divine being? Someone sent by the gods? More or less. They are angelic creatures which are sent to perform errands for the gods now and then. If there is one guardian artifact, then it must mean that it is a very powerful or dangerous artifact. So naturally, it is exactly what we need. Are you sure that you should be interfering with the will of the gods? I mean, I'm not particularly God-fearing or religious, but I've always had a healthy respect for them. No matter how strong you are, Yomi, don't you think that beating up a divine being may be just a bit out of your reach? 'Tis a custom to offer a gold piece or two to the heavens before you set sail. in the hope that an angel will protect you. But alas, it seems that whoever is on the other side will be the one needing protection. It's one thing to fight a monster. I do not know if I like the idea of fighting something from the heavens, though. More often than not, humanity's interests are safeguarded by angelic beings. So, what would you say about me if I had to fight one? Not all angels are benevolent, and not all of them have humanity's interests at heart. Perhaps not, but I still have my doubts. Strange, how you aren't acting hostile toward me anymore. What's the point in doing that anymore? I think you aren't working against humanity. So what does it matter? Well, is it possible to fight divine beings? But the repercussions for doing so may be far greater than you might think. Whatever this being is guarding has to be something which warrants the attention of the gods themselves. So we need to be careful. Divine or not, we have to be cautious of any enemies we find down here. So I am not advocating that we throw caution to the wind. Good. The last thing we need, after coming so far, is to undermine our opponent. You've changed, you know. You really think so? At the start of this dungeon, you would not flee. But now you are applying more wisdom to your actions. I'm very pleased with you. Cool. Strange. The symbol for a warp stone, but the warp stone itself is nowhere to be seen. What do you suppose that means? If I were to guess, this is the exit of a one-way teleport. The runes seem to indicate that it is connected to somewhere else, but has no means of going there from here. What could that mean then? This is obviously some sort of puzzle, but I am not sure of what kind. 'Tis obviously some sort of trap. My gut feeling tells me so. It doesn't appear to be doing anything, though. There is no way that this would be here, and there would be no purpose for it. The entire design of this dungeon has been made by careful, precise hands. So what does it mean to do, I wonder? One of the first things I learned to do with thaumaturgy, I can't say the word, was to construct one-way teleporters. It only teleported inanimate objects, of course. I can say for sure that this is definitely a one-way teleporter, so just be careful from here. As I've said before, there is only one way to find out what it does. Let us push forward, Siri. Okay, so whatever that is, we can't use it, which is okay with me, because we are adventuring. But, oh. What are we doing back here? I remember walking down the hall and then it seems we've warped back to this location. No wonder that is so disorienting. I hardly even noticed the change until I nearly walked face first into a wall. Oh well, we will simply try again. Cool, so this floor is covered in teleporters of some kind. And we just kind of need to figure out which ones we should be using, I guess. I don't mind though, to be honest, because we kind of have to try out teleporters to see where they go. Let's see. And eventually we will have to go back to the other floor and see what leads out the door that she recommended to us, or that she had her servants unlock. This is going to be a lot of this, but that's okay. Because I don't mind at all. Let's see. Ah! A loud bang makes Siri jump back in surprise. Oh, she looks really cool. I like her hair. It's all like poofy and stuff. You're easily spooked. How well can you hold your cool in battle then? How about you I fight you? That's not good grammar, game. How about I fight you and show you how it's done? Easy, Siri. You're fighting a brawler here. They know how to throw off their opponents. The brawler takes a boxing stance. I can already see her incredible footwork at play. Since you know what I am, I had better keep my guard up. Yes, let's fight this brawler. Okay, so let's take out the assassin first. One more hit. Ah, gorgeous. Now we have to fight the brawler. Fire slash. Tornado slashes. Gorgeous. Okay, capture. You low enough yet? Nope, not quite. Guard. I love this music. Got her! I've never seen anyone who fights like that before. What an incredible unarmed style. Oh, I thought humans invented that style. They call it boxing. Boxing? I've never heard of it before. She just shrugs. Perhaps she could teach me how to use boxing once she joins our cause. The proper term for it is to box. Beautiful. So we got ourselves one of those. That's cool. I don't think I'll stick her in our party since we've got a really nice variety going, but I do like her. I'm guessing that at least one of these leads us to something good, but that would mean I would have to start trying all of them, which is crazy. As we continue walking, I swear that I hear someone behind us. Is something wrong, Yumi? I take a single step to the side. A flash of silver arcs its way through the air where I was standing a second ago. An ambush? Oh, cool. She has a fan. She's supposed to be some kind of peacock or something. Our attacker reveals herself. She carries a massive knife in one hand. Tribal warrior. Oh, okay. Impressive. You heard me coming? What a cowardly attack. When you are hunting prey, there is no cowardice. There is only failure or success. Okay, let's try and catch her. Dancing blades. Ooh, that didn't work. Ice cutter? Awesome. Shot. Ooh. Smashing blow. Ooh, almost. Got her! It's just like Pokemon. It's in my Pokedex now. So how did that warrior manage to sneak up on us like that? I can only presume it's of years of practice. The blade of hers would be for quickly and effectively taking down game animals. So it's little wonder that we didn't hear her approaching. But she nearly got you, Yomi. Perhaps, but now we have her on our side. That just makes me worry even more. She's just another kind of assassin. I know, but she's on our side. We should be happy about that. I need more warding stones, to be sure. A door. Oh, whoa. I did not expect this. A boundless desert spreads out before you. Wait, weren't we in the dungeon? Why are we in a desert? That floor had a number of different teleporters on it. I would say this is a spatial malfunction. Explain it in normal terms, please. We are inside an alternate reality, and this one is completely composed of sand. Looking all around us, I can see no visible way to where we came. Listen, we might be stranded here for a while, but if we stay out here, great winds sweep across the desert, kicking up sand in our faces. Yes, but there is nothing else out here. We have nowhere to go. Peering out into the distance, something seems to catch Siri's eye. What about that over there, Yummy? I think I see water in the distance. That's just an optical illusion. Please don't go wandering off by your... When I look to where she's pointing, I actually do see a bit of green among the yellow sand. Wait, I think you might be right. Then what are we waiting for? A vast green oasis spreads out before us. Crystal clear water shimmers, perfectly reflecting the blue sky above us. Well, at least we will be fine for water. When do you think you'll be able to get us out of here? Just a moment. Concentrating on the surrounding environment, I begin to look for the dimensional breach which brought us here. Almost. I think I found it, Siri. But Siri doesn't say anything. Siri? Is something wrong? Yomi, something's emerging from the sand! Turning around, I see she's quite right. A strange tanned woman appears out of the sand, her blonde hair shimmering in the sunlight. What are you doing in my domain? This desert and all therein is mine alone. If you don't mind, we were just about to leave. I'm afraid I cannot overlook your blatant invasion of my desert. Come on, surely you don't own this entire desert. Now isn't a good time, Siri. As far as I can tell, she's quite a powerful monster. Fortunately, I found the breach. We should be able to flee if we need to. What should we do then? Run or fight? Well, perhaps she might make a good subordinate. We might as well not leave this place empty-handed. Fight. Fight, fight, fight. Alright, shoot, she's level 52! We're not high enough to catch her! Maybe it'll unlock more down the road. Okay. Ooh, good. Okay. I need to get us to a higher level so we can catch a sand sentinel. Darn. Defeated, the sand girl lies on her back. Now then, care to explain what this place is? It is my home. Oh, so you don't know anything about it? There's only sand and the oasis. Nothing more. Ooh, you hear the thunder outside my window? You might not. My. It sounds like you have had very little experience outside of this world. And yet, you drive out every visitor? This is my domain. I have to protect it. Have you ever thought about why you have to protect it? Her face goes blank. What are you doing, Yomi? Why are you asking her these questions? She was placed here as a sentinel of some sort. This entire desert is someone's dream crafted into reality. Such a thing is possible? Some wizards and mages become powerful enough to make worlds of their own. Tiny reality slices like this aren't uncommon. Her master, whoever they are, has long since left this place behind, and she has not questioned why she's here at all. I do not know if she was made or if she's an actual monster, but I have no intention of leaving her here for any longer. Right. Well, if you think it's the right thing to do, then do it. I offer my hand to her. Would you like to come with me? But I can't leave this place. I can arrange something with you. You can stay here until I need you. I flick my fingers and make a few magical sparks fly through the air. A simple teleportation spell. Don't you want to see the world outside? Hesitantly, she reaches for my hand and firmly clasps it. Excellent. The Sand Sentinel has joined your party. Oh, cool. We got her. She's probably back at the place that we were at, so I guess we just needed to beat her. But that's really cool. I might use her instead of the forest spirit. Maybe. But let's save the game. We are doing so good. I'm so proud of us. There's definitely something beyond the door, but it feels different. Yes, being in the presence of a divine being is wholly different, isn't it? Yes, so what this feeling is, it's not like cold fingers dragging themselves across your back. It's a warm feeling. Bah, such warmth can't compare to the feeling of sun once you ride through a storm. It is a false sense of security, this one. Now, that is an odd feeling. Normally, my senses would be screaming at me to run away. Now, who would be waiting for us on the other side? Angels can either be very hospitable or very hostile. I suggest you go in ready for a fight. I am always ready for a fight. You do not make it to my level without having some fight in you. I remember this feeling. It was when I was passing by a lecturer's office one time. Oh? So people in the elven metropolis consult with angels at times? Perhaps. I cannot say for sure. Is that what it feels like when you're in the heavens? That tingling warm feeling? I have not been there myself, so I could not tell you. Oh, I was just thinking that perhaps you might know. That would require me to let my soul pass on from this world. And we both know that is definitely not an option. So, when you pass into that realm, you cannot go back? Even I could not go back if I wished to. But the question is if you would want to leave that realm. I have asked Anubis about that realm before, and her descriptions of it were so beautiful. Anyway, we should get back to the task at hand. Yes, our foe is waiting for us beyond this door. I'm not sure what they're guarding, but it must be something valuable. Okay, you guys, so it looks like we are going to have some sort of opponent beyond that door. We don't know who she is. I'm probably going to bring us up maybe 2 levels because that Sand Sentinel was 52, so I feel like we need to get a little bit better. And I need to balance my webcam now because it's increasingly dark. But I hope you guys enjoyed this lovely episode. If you did, as always, leave a thumbs up down below. We are getting ever closer to the end, and I can't wait for it. So yeah, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.